Do you know the central government is starting a new scheme named as AGNEEPATH Scheme? Let us know about it in detail. The Union Cabinet on 14 June had approved a recruitment scheme for Indian youth to serve in the armed forces. The scheme is called AGNEEPATH and the youth selected under this scheme will be known as Agniveers. AGNEEPATH allows patriotic and motivated youth to serve in the armed forces for a period of 4 years. According to the government, AGNEEPATH scheme has been designed to enable a youthful profile of the armed forces. It will provide an opportunity to the youth who may be keen to don the uniform by attracting young talent from the society who are more in tune with contemporary technological trends and flow back skilled, disciplined and motivated manpower into the society. As for the armed forces, it will enhance the youthful profile of the armed forces and provide a fresh lease of Josh and Jasba, whilst at the same time bring about a transformational shift towards a more techie-savvy armed forces, which is indeed the need of the hour. It is envisaged that the average age profile of Indian armed forces would come down by about 4 to 5 years by implementation of this scheme. According to the government, the nation stands to immensely benefit by the infusion of highly inspired youth with deeper understanding of self-discipline, diligence and focus that would be adequately skilled and will be able to contribute in other sectors. The dividends of short military service to the nation, society and youth of the nation are immense. Who are Agniveers? The youth joining the armed forces under AGNEEPATH scheme will be known as Agniveers. Agniveers will be given an attractive customized monthly package along with risk and hardship allowances as applicable in the 3 services. On completion of the engagement period of 4 years, Agniveers will be paid one-time Sevanidhi package which shall comprise their contribution including acquired interest thereon and matching contribution from the government equal to the accumulated amount of their contribution including interests as indicated below. The Sevanidhi will be exempt from income tax. There shall be no entitlement to gratuity and pensionary benefits. Agniveers will be provided non-contributory life insurance cover of rupees 48 lakh for the duration of their engagement period in the Indian Armed Forces. During this period of service to the nation, the Agniveers will be imparted with various military skills and experience, discipline, physical fitness, leadership qualities, courage and patriotism. Post this stint of 4 years, the Agniveers will be infused into the civil society where they can contribute immensely towards the nation building process. The skills gained by each Agniveer will be recognized in a certificate to form part of his unique resume. Agniveers, on completion of the 4-year tenure in the prime of their youth, will be mature and self-disciplined with a realization to become a better version of himself or herself both professionally as also personally. The avenues and opportunities that will open up for their progress in the civil world after Agniveer tenure would certainly be a big plus towards national building. The Sevanidhi of approximately rupees 11.71 lakh would aid the Agniveer to pursue his or her future dreams without the financial pressure, which is normally case for young people from the financially deprived strata of society. The individuals selected for enrollment in the armed forces as regular cadre would be required to serve for a further engagement period of minimum 15 years and would be governed by the existing terms and conditions of service of junior commissioned officers or other ranks in Indian Army and their equivalent in Indian Navy and Indian Air Force and that of non-combatant enrolled in the Indian Air Force as amended from time to time. Terms and conditions. Under the AGNEEPATH scheme, Agniveers will be enrolled in the forces under respective service acts for a period of 4 years. They would form a district rank in the armed forces different from any other existing ranks. Upon the completion of 4 years of service, based on organizational requirement and policies promulgated by armed forces from time to time, Agniveers will be offered an opportunity to apply for permanent enrollment in the armed forces. These applications will be considered in a centralized manner based on objective criteria including performance during their 4-year engagement period and up to 25% of each specific batch of Agniveers will be enrolled in regular cadre of the armed forces. Detailed guidelines will be issued separately. The selection will be exclusive jurisdiction of the armed forces. 46,000 Agniveers will be recruited this year. Enrollment will be undertaken through an online centralized system for all three services with specialized rallies and campus interviews from recognized technical institutes such as industrial training institutes and national skills qualification framework, among others. Enrollment will be based on all India all class basis and the eligible age will be in range from 17.5 to 21 years. Agniveers will meet the medical eligibility condition laid down for enrollment in the armed forces as applicable to respective categories or trades. The educational qualification for Agniveers will remain in vogue for enrollment in various categories. Are you supporting the AGNEEPATH scheme? Comment. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Keep watching THOUGHTCTRL for more such videos.